Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Massac County High School, the 37th annual Superman Classic. Scott Hudson, Carterville playing in the semifinal round of this tournament.
Moving to the right, which is what Coach Hawkins wants to do in every tournament. They got a nice win over Graves County, Kentucky tonight, but this is a different animal in Massac County, a team that's only lost 3 games this season, playing on their home floor. This will be a good test for the Lions.
Massac County, of course, the number 1 seed in the tournament this year. Number 2 is Goreville Blackcats, number 2 seed. Carterville, a number 4 seed. Carterville won on Monday night. They beat Graves County, Kentucky, 42-30. Massac had the nightcap game that evening, beating Vienna 64-43. Goreville played on Tuesday night. They knocked off a Century 85-44, and in the nightcap game that night, it was Charleston, Missouri over Cobden 73-45 to set up this semifinal round tonight. And this Massac County team, Scott Hudson, they are a talented team, 16-3. Joe Hossman has his Patriots playing well.
They always play hard. They're one of the toughest opponents you'll play all year, whether it be at your place or here at Massac County. And I think for Carterville tonight, the theme should be all hands on deck. Carterville's going to have to get production out of everybody that plays tonight. I'm not saying somebody's got to come in and score 10 points, 12 points off the bench, but they got to contribute on both ends of the floor. This Massac team does not play a lot of players. They normally go 7-8 deep. They may be without one of those players. Caleb Raymer has a bad ankle. He may not play tonight, so we'll see how it plays out. But for Carterville, they've got to shoot the ball better in the first half especially than they did against Graves County.
Carterville coming off the win over Graves County to open up the tournament. Eli Downen was huge in that game.
Well, he was, especially when you're struggling from the field as a team. Somebody's got to pick up that slack, and Eli took a lot of shots. They were good shots. They just weren't falling, but he didn't let it rattle him. He just kept taking those good shots, did a very good job on the boards, and over the last 3 games, Eli's been Carterville's best player.
So we are set for a semifinal round here tonight, and the nightcap game this evening will feature the Goreville Blackcats, as we mentioned, taking on Charleston, Missouri. Just 2 games tonight. Now, the winner of this game will play in the championship game tomorrow night. The loser will play in the third place game at 6:15. We're going to go on and take our first break. It's the SIU Credit Union pregame show. Keep it right here. This is Lions basketball on NewsRadio WJPF. Yeah, it's weird. It's just weird. Back at Massac County, Dave McKenzie along with Scott Hudson as we are preparing to bring you Carterville Lions against the Massac County Patriots here in the 37th annual Superman Classic. Scott, let's go back to Monday night, the win over Graves County. Carterville started off cold, but they finally got things going about the third quarter, and then they came out in the fourth quarter and wound up having a possession where they held the ball for almost 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, the third quarter was the difference in the game for Carterville because, as you said, they did not shoot the ball very well in the first half. But the third quarter, they shot the ball much better, over 50%, and they started to pull away. Graves County missed a lot of open shots. That helped Carterville's cause. And then in the fourth quarter, Carterville, as you said, pulled the ball out, ran clock, did a very good job, had to go to the free throw line, did a pretty good job from the free throw line. Not great, but did enough to pull out that win.
Also saw Connor Hawkins come back and shoot a pretty good game as he winds up with 9 points. He had 2 3-pointers, and those were 2 big 3-pointers for the Lions.
Yeah, in the previous game against Pinckneyville, he just didn't have any room to set and shoot. Against Graves County, he had more time. Tonight, I'm sure Coach Hossman has told his kids, don't let Connor Hawkins beat you from the outside. So I'm sure he's going to have a hand in his face every time he attempts to shoot, which means somebody on the inside, whether it's a Downen, a Sumner, Garvey, whoever it may be, should have some open space to maneuver on the inside.
Massac County has an opportunity to win this tournament, the Superman Classic, for the first time. As I look through my book here, for the first time since 2002 was the last time the home team won this tournament.
Well, they've normally had Carbondale in this tournament, and Carbondale's always obviously a bigger school, 3A school. Carbondale has moved on this year. They're playing, I believe, at Salem this year.
Yes.
So, but Massac's a very good team, and they've got 16 wins on the season, state ranked in 2A. This will be a good test for Carterville to find out how much they've progressed over the last month and a half.
Another team that had dominated this tournament in years past was Paducah Tillman.
Paducah Tillman, Coach Chumler from Paducah Tillman, I always remember that name. They used to always have very good basketball teams. I don't think they're as good in basketball as they have been in years past, but yes, Paducah Tillman come across the river and usually take home some hardware.
And Charleston, Missouri, they've won this several years as well. We are about 4.5 minutes away from the tip-off here at Massac County. The Carterville Lions come in with a 10-9 record on the season, and as we mentioned, Massac County, a very impressive 16-3. Those 3 losses, Scott Hudson?
Heron, Benton, and Marion.
That's why we call you Mr. Trivia. Attaboy.
I didn't think my memory was that good because we just talked about that about half an hour ago on the way here.
That is
but,
true.
I think of those 3 losses, the one that probably surprised. Well, I'd say there are 2 losses. The loss against Benton and the loss at Heron in a game in which they led by 12 points, probably the 2 that, they'd like to have back. But they're still a very talented team. As I said, they're not a very deep team. They only play 7, maybe 8 players. That's it. But the 5, 6, 7 players they play are all good, and they can all shoot the ball.
We'll continue here on our SIU Credit Union pregame show. We'll talk about the starting lineups and get you set for tip-off as the Lions take on the Patriots at the Superman Classic on News Radio WJPF. Carterville Lions basketball on News Radio WJPF. Dave McKenzie along with Scott Hudson as the Lions prepare to take on the host team at Massac County Patriots. A heck of a crowd filing in here. This is going to be a big night of basketball.
Big night of basketball. And Carterville, whenever they play tomorrow night, is going to get a very good opponent. It's either going to be Carterville or Goreville or Charleston, Missouri. The four teams that are that have moved to the right are very good. And so Carterville would love to come away with a victory here tonight against the Massac County team. Defensively, they will pressure you as soon as you get across the center line. And Carterville's going to have to take care of the basketball tonight. And as I said against Pinckneyville, going to have to survive the first 5 minutes of this game. Let the game come to you. And if they can do that and they can hit their shots, I think they got a chance to pull the upset.
And this game with the Lions and Massac County traditionally can be a very physical game and get a little chippy from time to time.
Yeah, it can, and that's where Carterville has to control their emotions. They can't let the situation get the best of them. They've got to keep their emotions in check and just go out and play good, hard basketball.
When you look at the starting lineup for Coach Joe Hausman, he's going to go with the 5'9 junior, Dragon Keys. He'll run the point for that offense. 6'2 senior, Jace Mizell. The 6'2 senior, Julian Russell. And then you go to 6'3 junior, J.J. Sweat. And don't forget Zach Travis, the 6'1 senior. So for Coach Joe Hausman, Keys, Mizell, Travis, Russell, and for Sweat. We're going to go out and take our break. When we come back, we'll complete running down the starting lineups. You're listening to Lions basketball on News Radio WJPF. This is Anthem. Yeah, I will. Job well done by the Massac County Pep Band on the national anthem here as we have the first game of the semifinal round of the the Superman Classic at Massac County. And we are glad to have you with us here on News Radio WJPF. Dave McKenzie along with Scott Hudson. We ran through the starting lineup for Coach Joe Hausman and the Massac County Patriots. Carterville, of course, will be the visiting team tonight, and it's going to be the 5'8 senior, Carson Pearson, go with the 5'8 junior, Bryce Anderson, and then you have Austin Garby getting the start tonight at the forward position.
Well, I think Austin's going to play a big role in this game because he's one of the Carterville bigs. He's got to control the rebounds. He's got to control the glass. And another key for tonight's game, you cannot give a good shooting Massac County team second opportunities, so Carterville's got to do a very good job on the defensive boards.
Also have Eli Downen, the 6'4 junior, who in that first game of the tournament, he led the Lions with 13 points on Monday night. And is that going to be Connor Hawkins or is it going to be Preston Sumner? The other, I didn't see who the other one.
I think it's Hawkins.
It's going to be Connor Hawkins, the senior. Connor, the sharp shooting guard/forward for Coach Shane Hawkins. Starting lineups have been announced. Carterville Lions are down on the baseline to our left. They'll be moving from left to right on your radio dial. Massac County being introduced now. They are in their home whites. Cheerleaders at midcourt. This is such a fun tournament. Of course, Carterville for years played in the Midwinter Classic, Scott Hudson, but it's kind of nice, a change of scenery for us.
Well, this is a much smaller venue than West Frankfort, and it holds the noise, it holds sound, and it's just an electric atmosphere down here. And when you've got 4 teams like we're going to see tonight, this place is going to be packed for good reason.
And we're in the crow's nest at Massac County.
Does that mean we're crows?
Apparently,
okay.
Old crows. Maybe that's what it is. So,
hey, quick score update from the Midwinter in West Frankfort. After the first quarter, Carroll leads Heron 12-11.
Carterville Lions are prepared to go. Massac County Patriots break their huddle. And they are making their way toward the floor. As we mentioned, a great crowd tonight. Of course, the other game tonight will feature Charleston, Missouri against Goreville, and that's going to be a big game. See a lot of Goreville fans on the far side. The Massac fans are below us here and on the end, and we are glad to have you for Carterville Lions basketball here on NewsRadio WJPF. Players are set. They are on the floor. The officials make their way. And this is the semifinal game of the 37th annual Superman Classic at Massac County High School. The Patriots win the tip. We are underway. Massac in their home whites, moving right to left. They work it over to the far side on the right wing. The drive cut off nicely by Austin Garvey. They bring it back up top, and it's Jace Mizell now to the left wing to Tragan Keys. Keys takes it to the free throw line and dishes to the right side. Off on the right wing to the right elbow. The shot put up, no good. The shot taken by Zach Travis, and Carterville has their first board of the game. Into the front court, Eli Downen to Carson Pearson. Right in the circle. He has Julian Russell on him defensively. Gets the ball to Bryce Anderson. He's between the circle now. Right-hand dribble. Crossover to inside the arc, left side. That's where Pearson takes over. He looks inside, gets the pick from Downen, now to the right wing. Connor Hawkins, his first touch of the game. Austin Garvey travels with the basketball to start for the Lions.
He sure did. He got the ball, never dribbled, took 2 steps. Can't do that.
That's a typical Carterville Lions start. More times than not. Just underway, 7 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter. No score. Patriots have the ball over on the left wing. That's Tragan Keys now gets it to Julian Russell, and a jump ball, a nice reach in to tie it up, and the ball is going to stay with Massac County.
Well, Anderson's so quick, not only with his feet, but with his hands, and he was able to tie that ball up, and that will give that turnover will give the ball back to Carterville.
Yeah, they did not switch the possession arrow, and that is a turnover, going to give it to Carterville. Lions have it. Bryce Anderson across the logo at midcourt. Gets it to Eli Downen. Downen now to Austin Garvey. He's up top. Works to the right side. Hands it to Carson Pearson. Now to the left wing. Wide open 3 from Bryce Anderson's off the front of the iron. Rebound comes off to the Patriots. Quickly the other way. Zach Travis to the left wing. Julian Russell got away with the travel. No call. To the right wing, it's Tragan Keys. He takes it, kicks to the left corner, now left wing. The three-pointer is good from Julian Russell.
Well, once they beat the defense on the baseline, it was just a matter of time before they're going to find somebody open on the outside.
Carterville trails 3-0 here in the first. Carson Pearson, left-hand dribble to the top of the circle. Connor Hawkins, they have the ball down to the paint. Eli Downen battles his way, and he gets fouled, and a foul is going to be called on Kyler McIntosh. That'll be the first of the game, the first team foul on Massac County.
Downen was triple teamed. Somehow found a way to knife his way through and draw the foul.
So the 6'4 junior will be at the line. And his first free throw is a little bit short. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by Subway. Try the new Subway. Fresh values starting at just $1.89 each. Freshly prepared in front of you for a limited time at participating Subway stores. Second free throw from Downen is good. Carterville trails 3-2.
Carterville's just got to play good defense and not give Massac very many good looks.
Patriots into the front court on the right side. That's Zach Travis, dribbles around, takes it to the paint, now kicks to the left corner. Couldn't be handled cleanly, but finally picked up by Julian Russell. Has Austin Garvey on him defensively. They get the ball to Jake Mizell, takes it to the rack, lays it up, no good, rolls off the back of the iron, and Bryce Anderson pulls down the board. To Eli Downen. Takes it inside the arc left side. Connor Hawkins takes that pick, takes it to the paint, puts the shot up off the glass. He's fouled. And Connor Hawkins will go to the line and shoot free throws.
I love the fact Carterville's aggressive with the ball, trying to get inside the paint, drawing those fouls, going to the free throw line. Hawkins, when he initially got the pass, he hesitated just for a second on the three, but didn't panic. He drove down the lane and drew the foul.
Connor Hawkins' first free throw bounces high off the back of the rim, hits the top of the backboard. 5:23 remaining in the first quarter. It's a 3-1 Patriots lead. Second free throw from Hawkins is no good, and the rebound controlled by Massac County. Quickly into the front court. Nice pass, but it was out of reach of Kyler McIntosh as he was cutting toward the rim. Another turnover on Massac County.
Yeah, that's 2 turnovers here early in the first for Massac County. Into the game now for Massac is Caleb Raymer, who's coming off, who still has a bad ankle, so let's see how he plays with a bum leg.
He was questionable coming into tonight's action. Carterville has it. Garby gets the pass down into the paint to Downen. Little turnaround jumpers, too strong. Garby battling for the board. It goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it's going to stay with the Carterville Lions. Nice job by Garby to fight in there.
Yeah, Garby did a very good job. Carterville struggling from the line here early in the game, or excuse me, from the field and the line.
Eli Downen, little short jumper after the handoff to Bryce Anderson. Anderson hits, and a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Austin Garby. The bucket's good, though, I would think. Yes, they're going to count the bucket by Bryce Anderson. Tie ball game 3-3, 4:52 remaining here in the opening quarter. Patriots with the ball across the logo at midcourt. Give the ball to Caleb Raymer. His pass down into the paint. Just a off the hand of Zach Travis, and another turnover. That's 3 turnovers on Massac County.
This is where Carterville's got to take advantage of this slow start by Massac.
Anderson behind the back dribble, left side Connor Hawkins. Gets the ball down to Eli Downen. 10-foot turnaround jumpers, no good. Ball is on the floor, comes away to the Patriots as Austin Garby hit the floor behind the play. Into the front court, wide open 3 from the right wing is off the back of the iron, too strong. Battle for the board, taking it to the hole. Right-hand layup missed. Putback is good by Julian Russell.
They just stayed with it.
Russell has all 5 points for the Patriots. They lead by 2, 5-3. Carterville ball. Bryce Anderson. Now to Eli Downen. Spin move in the paint. Right-hand hook is no good. And the rebound to Julian Russell. He'll take the ball himself across the timeline to the right side. Left-hand dribble. Carterville in a man-to-man little right-hand floaters, no good. The shot taken by Zach Travis. And a whistle and a foul is going to be on Zach Travis as he went over the back.
Carterville, especially Eli Downen, getting some good looks in the paint, but his shot's just not falling. It'll hit the rim once, twice, 3 times and fall out. But Carterville's only down by 2.
Patriots lead this game 5-3, 3:42 in the first quarter. Shane Hawkins sets his offense. Coach wearing the suit tonight and the tie. Preston Sumner into the game for the first time. Nice pass to Eli Downen. He's able to convert, and it's a 5-5 game.
Yeah, it wasn't a great pass from Pearson on the baseline, but now a steal by Anderson and a foul on Keys.
Nice defense by Bryce Anderson as he was able to strip Keys, and Keys got into the back of him trying to fight for the ball. That's 4 turnovers now on the Patriots in the first 5 minutes of the game. Bryce Anderson takes the pass into the backcourt. Preston Sumner into the game for the first time, touches. Right side, Carson Pearson. Back to Sumner, left wing to Bryce Anderson, who's going to fire from 3. That's short. Rebound to Pearson. His putback shot too strong, and the Patriots get the board. They take it the other way to the right wing. Julian Russell down into the paint. Right-hand hook is good from Caleb Raymer.
Shot it up and over Sumner to give Massac a 2-point lead.
7-5 ball game, 2:45 remaining. Long three from Connor Hawkins, short, and the rebound to the Patriots. Tragan Keys into the front court. Gets it to Julian Russell. Russell gets fouled, actually traveled with the ball, turns it over again. That is 5 turnovers on Massac.
And if Carterville would have just hit half of their shots so far in this first quarter, they'd be up maybe 6-8 points.
2.5 remaining in the first. 7-5 Patriots, the 2-point lead. Carterville ball. Eli Downen up top, gets it to Sumner. Sumner looks for some help, gets it to Bryce Anderson. He's top of the key. Has Tragan Keys on him. The shot no good. Massac is killing the Lions on the boards here early, though. Into the front court. Tied up. Massac sorts it out. They work it to the right side. They get it to Keys. His left-hand dribble to the right wing. Backs it up. Step-back jumper is off the iron. Rebound once again to Massac County and controlled by J.J. Sweat. Takes it to the low block. Kicks it left corner. 3 ball off the iron. No good. That shot taken by Jace Mizell. And another foul is called on Massac County. It's going to be on Julian Russell, his first, and that's going to be the 5th team foul on the Patriots.
Carterville will be going to the free throw line here sooner rather than later. Carterville only down by 2, and they have not shot the ball well to this point.
7-5 the score, minute 45 remaining in the first. Into the front court, Anderson. Now to Downen toward the left wing. Looks inside, hasn't dribbled, does now. Takes it to the hole, puts it up off the glass, too strong. Preston Sumner, nice job on the boards to run it down. To Connor Hawkins, jumper from the free throw line, banks it home. Connor Hawkins is on the board. Carterville has tied it up 7-7.
Good job by Sumner to go after that offensive rebound.
Massac into the front court. Keys to the right wing. Russell takes it into the paint. Tries to put it up and under, and right there to clean it up is Kyler McIntosh. He banks it home, and it's a 9-7 Patriot lead.
Massac already with 4 offensive rebounds.
Carterville, Caden Hawkins into the game for the first time. His first touch offensively. Connor Hawkins slips, gets the ball to Bryce Anderson. His pass is tipped out of bounds. Julian Russell got a hand on it. It's going to stay with the Lions.
Watch out on the baseline. A lot of cheerleaders on both ends.
It's close down there.
You better wear a hard hat tonight.
Austin Garby will come in to replace Eli Downen, who's going to get a blow here with 50 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Eli, the last, 5 games, playing almost every minute of every game.
Yeah, you've got to give him a blow every now and then. I mean, you can't expect him to play an entire game.
Bryce Anderson's pass comes out top to Connor Hawkins. Asks for some help from Bryce Anderson. Hands the ball to him. Anderson takes it between the circles. Now to Connor Hawkins. Down low to Sumner. Right-hand sky hook. No good. Garby's there for the rebound. Put back. No call. He thought he got fouled. The ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say it was off of Garby. And that's going to give the ball to the Patriots.
Again, another shot in the paint. This time by Sumner. Can't get it to go. Garby the rebound. Thought he got fouled. Couldn't score.
35 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 9-7 Patriots on top. They have the ball. Over to the right side. Kyler McIntosh gets it to Keys. Keys now to Julian Russell. To the left wing they go. Jace Mizell drives, tries to bank it off the glass, gets fouled, and Austin Garby just picked up his second foul of the game.
Yeah, and Sumner was the first Carterville player that could have cut him off the baseline. He let him go, and Garby, by the time he got to Mizell, it was too late.
Jace Mizell yet to score. He's at the stripe, misses the first free throw. This Lions broadcast brought to you by the City of Carterville. Mayor Brad Robinson, the entire City of Carterville, proud sponsors and supporters of Lions Sports. Don't forget to download the app from the City of Carterville. You can get it at the Google Play or the Apple App Store. Mizell's free throw is good. His first point of the game, and it's a 3-point Patriot lead. 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Carterville ball. Here comes Bryce Anderson slowly with 10 seconds. Steps at midcourt. Takes it in the front court to the elbow. Jumper is good from Bryce Anderson. 2-1. The shot at the buzzer is going to be off the backboard and no good for Massac County. That's the end of the first quarter, and it is Patriots lead 10-9 over Carterville. This is Lions basketball on News Radio WJPF. As we head to the second quarter, the Massac County Patriots lead the Lions by 1, 10-9.
Not a good shooting half by either team. Massac County 31%, Carterville 23%. A score at half at West Frankfort. Carroll leads Heron 29-21.
Massac will have the basketball to start play here in the second quarter. Great crowd for the Superman Classic. Always a big draw for the fans, and they have filed here tonight to Massac County High School. Patriots ball. Keys puts a little right-hand floater, short air ball, and Connor Hawkins controls for the Lions. He's going to bring it across the timeline, right side, down low to Sumner. Makes a nice move. Drop step is awesome for Preston Sumner, and he banks it home. Lions lead it by 1.
Great move by Sumner. He used his strength to get to the rim, and Carterville's got a 1-point lead.
Julian Russell has it and travels with the basketball. The 6th turnover here in the first half for the Patriots.
This is not like a Joe Hossman coach team. What we like to call unforced errors. Massac's had several of those tonight.
Lions an opportunity to extend this 1-point lead. Shane Hawkins looks at his play sheet, folds it back up, calls it out to his Lions. Caden Hawkins at the logo. He has J.J. Sweat on him defensively. Now Sumner way out high for the Lions. Wants to pass to Downen, finally does. Down into the right wing. Pulls up the dribble to Sumner. Now left wing it goes to the left corner. Caden Hawkins drives the baseline. Kick pass to the right side. Wide open three for Connor Hawkins off the iron. No good. Rebound Patriots. 11-10. Carterville on top. Into the free throw line. Dump pass down low. Now left corner. Mizell passes up the shot. Shoots from about 12 feet, gets it to go, and the foul is going to be called on Connor Hawkins.
Yeah, Coach Hawkins looks at his son and shakes his head, yes, you got him. So Massac County going to try to go for the old-fashioned three-point play.
The 6'2 senior Mizell at the line hits the free throw, and it's a 2-point lead for the Patriots, 13-11. Length of the floor to go. This is the semifinal game. The winner of this game will play for the championship tomorrow night, awaiting the winner of Goreville and Charleston, Missouri. Down into the paint. Sumner kicks it right side. They work it around the perimeter. Eli Downen has the ball tipped away. Turnover on the Lions. Turnover number 2. Patriots ball. That pass tipped away. Mizell winds up with it on the baseline to the left wing. Into the paint. Spin move. Kick to the left wing. Good ball movement. Mizell's open for 3 and buries it from the left corner.
Well, that's the first time in this game either team has hit consecutive shots.
Mizell has 7 of the 16 for the Patriots. Carterville basketball, they trail by 5, 16-11. 6-minute mark of the half. Up at the top, Bryce Anderson, left wing, to Carson Pearson, and a pushing foul is called on Massac's Caleb Raymer.
And I don't know if this is just coincidence or not, but as soon as Connor Hawkins came out of the game, Massac County went to a zone defense, knowing that Carterville had their best outside shooter out of the game.
Carterville's inbound pass to Caden Hawkins out top. Free throw jumper from Downen is good. Eli has 2 field goals and a free throw. And Carterville's within 3, 16-13. 5:40 in the second quarter. Skip pass is picked off by Preston Sumner. Nice anticipation by Sumner defensively. Caleb Hawkins got away with a double dribble. Downen, Carson Pearson right wing. Left-hand dribble, top. They work to the left side. Anderson to Downen. Takes it to the paint. Gets bumped, puts the shot up. Big board from Preston Sumner. His shot put back, blocked. And the Patriots come away with it. Mizell to the right side. Massac sets their offense. Wide open three. Zach Travis in and out, no good. Mizell, the putback, turnaround jumper short. And a foul on the putback shot from Kyler McIntosh is going to put McIntosh at the line shooting 2.
6, count them, 6 offensive rebounds here in the first half from Massac County. And that was one of the things I said Carterville cannot allow to happen, especially when Massac County is not shooting the ball that well from the field. You're giving them way too many extra opportunities.
Kyler McIntosh is at the line. His first free throw is off the back of the iron. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by Charlie's Air Conditioning and Heating. In downtown Carterville for over 30 years, they can handle any heating or cooling system issue you may be experiencing. No job is too big or too small. Call 985-2502. 4 team fouls on the Lions, 6 on the Patriots. 5 minutes, 1 second remaining in the second. And it's 17-13 as Mizell hits the free throw. Skip pass left side. Connor Hawkins back into the game, saves that. Gets it to his brother Caden. Connor dribbles out, right wing to Bryce Anderson. Skip pass left corner, wide open three from Caden Hawkins is good. Caden buries it from the corner.
The freshman with the biggest shot for Carterville in this first half.
Pulls the Lions to within 1, the 4:35 mark. On the right side. Between the circles, now left corner. Mizell lives down in this left corner. Gets the pass into the paint. Little floater is good from Kyler McIntosh, and a timeout is called by head coach Jill Hossman of Massac County. It's a 30-second timeout at the 4:23 mark. It's a 3-point Patriot lead, 19-16 on News Radio WJPF. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by Tony Gates State Farm. With more drivers than any other company, get to a better place, get to a better state with State Farm Insurance. 4:23 remaining here in the first half. 19-16, Patriots on top.
Carterville's got some good minutes so far from Sumner in this game. He's done a very good job on the boards, especially on the offensive boards. Had a nice stick back. Carterville down by 3. Let's see what they got as Massac County goes back to a man-to-man.
Sumner has a wicked drop step, doesn't he?
Yes.
Downen steps inside the arc, fires. It's off the back of the iron. The rebound to the Patriots. Everybody's slow as it's J.J. Sweat hits the floor just below us. Floor monster tripped him up. Play stopped. I think they were checking on the status of Sweat. Patriots ball on their baseline. Over on the right side, that's Caleb Raymer. Now they work to the left side. Mizell. He's got a tent camped out over there in that left corner. And a bonfire, it looks like. Right side now on the right wing. Zach Travis, 2. Raymer. Over on the right side, a whistle underneath. It's going to be on the Lions, maybe on Bryce Anderson. It is on Anderson. That's going to be the first foul on Bryce as he got tangled up with J.J. Sweat.
Well, you go back to midway through the first quarter, Massac County had 5 team fouls. They've only picked up 1 since then, and Carterville has not been able to get to the free throw line.
Mizell over on the right wing takes the inbound pass. Baseline drive, kick to the left side. Now it's Julian Russell who launches from 3 and buries it from the left corner. Russell has 8 in the game, his second three-pointer of the game. Lions ball, and they trail 22-16. Connor Hawkins pops from the left elbow for the Lions. He's got 4, and it's a 4-point game.
Well, he's proven that he can shoot inside the arc as well.
Patriots in their home whites. Right-hand dribble, spin move into the paint. Shot put up and in by Zach Travis, his first bucket of the game. 24-18 Patriots.
A sweet move by Travis.
On the left wing, Downen. Steps inside the arc, backs it up, now to Bryce Anderson. Anderson steps back on the logo, 2:45 remaining. Down to the low block, that's Preston Sumner. Puts the shot up, can't get it to fall, but he does get the foul. And Preston Sumner, the 6'1 junior, will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
Sumner can make a living in this game on that low block. I don't think there's anybody from Massac that is as strong as he is. And as long as they let them play underneath, Sumner could have a heck of a game.
This free throw's off the back of the iron. The foul was called on Kyler McIntosh. The 6'5 junior has 2, as does Zach Travis.
Carterville only 1 of 5 from the free throw line in this first half.
This is reminiscent of El Dorado Holiday Tournament Lions basketball. Sumner's second free throw way too strong, and the rebound controlled by the Patriots. 2:35 remaining, 24-18, the 6-point Patriot lead. Up top, Caleb Raymer, now left wing, that is Tragan Keys. Leaves it to Julian Russell, top of the circle, right side. It goes. Now over on the right side, Jace Mizell dribbles out. Keys takes it to the low block, pulls up the dribble, turns around, fires it off the glass, no good. Sumner gets the board. Pass almost picked off as great anticipation on the far side by J.J. Sweat.
Carterville just needs to finish this half strong, maybe get to within 4 points at half. Considering you haven't shot the ball very well, that'd be a big momentum boost going into the second half.
Only being down 6 going into half, we'll take that. 2 minutes remaining, though. Carterville a chance to get to within 4. Maybe 3. Long 3 from Connor Hawkins, Caden is in and out. And the rebound to Sweat. Into the front court. Keys, shake and bake. To the hole, kicks top of the key. Wide open 3 is buried.
Well, they've hit 3 in this second quarter. And they're starting to heat up, which I felt they probably would at some point.
Caleb Raymer buries that one. He's got 5. And it's 27-18 Patriots. Carterville ball down low. Sumner puts it up off the glass, gets it to roll. Man, just keep feeding him the ball in the paint like that, and a timeout is taken by the Carterville Lions. It's 27-20. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll be back on News Radio WJPF. Carterville Lions basketball is brought to you by Southern Illinois Healthcare, SIH, a comprehensive network of care. You can find them online. Visit SIH.net. 7-point lead for the Patriots, 1:20 remaining here in the first half.
Well, hopefully Carterville can get a stop here, get a basket, maybe a 3 to cut into this 7-point lead before half.
Here come the Patriots with the ball. Tragan Key, the 5'9 junior, across midcourt. Now right side, Julian Russell, his pass to the left wing. Jace Mizell there, fires from 3 and pops it. Got to cut that off.
Yeah, you cannot let that pass go from one side to the other that easily.
Mizell's second three-pointer in the game. Carterville trails by 10, 30-20. On the left wing, Bryce Anderson, his skip pass right side. It goes to Eli Downen, bobbles it. Picks it back up, dribbles to the right side, down low, Preston Sumner, kicks wide open 3, Caden Hawkins, yes! Hawkins hits from the left corner.
Well, the freshman has shot the ball 3 times, and 2 of them have gone in. They've both been 3s.
7-point game, 30 seconds remaining in the half. Patriots have the ball. They're going to slow things up, try to hold for the final shot. Carterville stays man-to-man defensively. 20 seconds remaining. It's a 7-point game, 30-23. This is a semifinal game here at the 37th Annual Superman Classic. Massac County, the home team and the number 1 seed. The 7-point lead. The ball was 7 seconds. Key, shake and bake, takes it to the elbow. He's pushed by Caden Hawkins, and that's going to put...
No, it's only the 6th foul, so that's not a horrible foul. They're going to have to inbound the ball, which gets Massac out of their rhythm.
The foul on Caden Hawkins. Ball on the baseline. 4.8 seconds remaining. Keys will trigger. His inbound pass. Looks for some help. Has to throw it out top left wing. 3, 2, 1. Shot at the buzzer is good. From J.J. Sweat. His first field goal of the game. And that ends the first half. Entertaining half of basketball. 32-23. Massac County leads your Carterville Lions. Coming up, it is our IBEW halftime report next on News Radio WJPF. All right. We're at the half at Massac County. The Massac County Patriots lead your Carterville Lions 32-23.
Well, you can look at it a couple ways. One, Carterville just again in a first half of a game here at Massac County did not shoot the ball well in the first half. They did heat up. They actually shot over 50% in the second quarter, but Massac County shot well over 60% in that second quarter, including 4 threes in that second quarter for the Patriots. Carterville shot 38% in the first half, 48% for Massac County. Carterville only 1 of 6 from the free throw line. Patriots 3 of 5. Carterville got out rebounded badly, 17-9. Carterville was led in rebounding by Sumner with 3. Sweat led Massac County with 4. Massac 7 turnovers. Carterville only 2 turnovers in that first half. That's great, especially against this team. But you got to make shots, fellows. And Carterville had a lot of easy shots in the paint in the first quarter that they couldn't get to go.
When you look at the scoring, let's start first with the Patriots. They are led in the first half by Jace Mizell. He had 2 3-pointers. He finishes the half with 11 points to lead all scorers in the game. You have Julian Russell that has 8 points. Caleb Raymer with 5. J.J. Sweat has a field goal. Kyler McIntosh has 4 points. And Zach Travis has a field goal. 32 points scored by Massac County in the first half. For the Carterville Lions, it is Caden Hawkins that leads the Lions with 6 points, both on the 3-point shot. He has 2 of those. Bryce Anderson had a couple of field goals. He has 4. Eli Downen with 5 for the Lions. And Preston Sumner, we've always said if we could get 8-10 points out of Sumner in a game, that would be huge for the Lions, and he played well in that first half.
Yeah, he did. He played smart basketball on both ends. He was very active on the offensive glass, getting a couple of stick backs. Went to the free throw line, missed a couple free throws. But I think with Preston, it's all about confidence. I think sometimes when something wrong or when something bad happens, he kind of, maybe shrugs his shoulders a little bit. But this was the type of first half from Sumner that we should be seeing the rest of the season.
Playing with confidence in that first half. The score at the end of the first quarter was Massac 10, Carterville 9. 22 points, though, scored in that second quarter by the Patriots. They lead at 32-23. This is our IBEW Local 702, providing a better lifestyle for members and a better lifestyle for all. Halftime report. 32-23, Patriots on top. Will continue on News Radio WJPF. 32-23 the score here at the half. Massac County on top. Let's run down other games here in the tournament tonight. Coming up immediately after this game, it will be the number 2 seed, Goreville Blackcats, taking on Charleston, Missouri. We'll focus on the other side of the bracket. Scott Hudson. Carterville beat Graves County in the first game. Graves County then beat Vienna, and they will play coming up tomorrow afternoon at 4:30.
So far in this tournament, there hasn't been a close game. And I know this one's within 9, and Carterville hopes to change that trend by coming back and beating Massac County. But that's usually what you see in tournaments in the first round. You got the higher seeded teams playing the lower seeded teams, and you'll see some blowouts. But I think this game in the second half is going to be close, and I think the nightcap here, Goreville and Charleston, that should be a dandy.
Full complement of games coming up tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. On Championship Saturday, it will be Vienna taking on Century. At 4:30, we'll feature Graves County taking on Cobden. Then the third place game will be at 6:15. The loser of this game will play the loser of the next game between Charleston and Goreville. And then, of course, championship game tomorrow night at 7:30. Updating one other score that I have from here around Southern Illinois. The Carbondale Terriers are playing East St. Louis this evening, and the Terriers at the end of the first quarter lead East St. Louis. Is that the Flyers?
That is the Flyers.
18-13. 32-23 is our score here at the Superman Classic. Dave McKenzie along with Scott Hudson. We're going to continue on our IBEW halftime report. Coming up next, you're listening to Lions basketball on News Radio WJPF. Is this number 2? Okay. No, I just lost track. Hey, if you're watching online, hope you have a great night. Thanks for watching. Let's go Lions. It's nacho night in the Back at Massac County, Dave McKenzie along with Scott Hudson, 32-23 the score as we head toward the second half. Carterville, the keys for the Lions. Scott Hudson?
Plain and simple, shoot the ball better. You only had 2 turnovers in the first half. That is great. That might be their best half of basketball.
I believe so.
When it comes to turnovers. Carterville will get the ball to start this third quarter, and they need to start this third quarter the way they started the third quarter of Graves County and get back into this ball game.
You make it sound so simple. Shoot the ball better.
It is simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Kiss.
Shoot the ball better.
And my name's Captain Obvious, so go ahead and call me that.
It is Captain. Captain America is here.
Yes,
You're
he
Captain
is.
Obvious.
That's right.
So
But I didn't wear my Captain Obvious outfit.
I'd like to see that.
No,
actually.
no, I don't think you would.
For some reason, I have an idea that it's suspenders are involved.
Yeah,
so
with a jock strap, and that's not pretty.
Sorry about that, folks. 32-23. Oh, my gosh. Carterville has it. We're going to start play here in the second half. Thank you for listening to Lions basketball here on NewsRadio WJPF. Carterville, the road team, and the Road Blues. Moving right to left, Bryce Anderson in front of the free throw line. Pops from right there. Anderson has 6. And that's a good start.
That's a very good start. Got in the paint, got this one to go.
The Patriots have it. Key takes it down the lane, gets an opening, just lays it home. That Carterville defense broke down. That's the first field goal by Key.
Well, that's the first time Carterville's defense has really broke down from the top of the key. Nobody picked him up as he came down the lane.
Trajan Key took advantage of the opening and made it count. Down on the right wing, Downen takes it. He gets fouled, and it's going to be a reach-in foul on Caleb Raymer, the 6'5 senior from Massac.
Well,
actually, they call that on Mizell. My apologies.
Carterville's going to get to go to the line, score points with a clock stop. Carterville only 1 of 6 in that first half from the free throw line.
Downen had 5 first half points. He's the one shooting free throws, and he hits the first. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by Home Renew, serving all of Southern Illinois. Giving you peace of mind, call 694-9100. Downen hits both free throws. Carterville is within 7. Into the front court, Key. To the right side, that's Zach Travis. Takes it to the baseline, kicks it left wing. Nice wide open three-pointer from the left corner. No good by Key, and Connor Hawkins gets the board. Takes it into the front court for the Lions. Gives it to Eli Downen to the free throw line. Jumper is too strong. Garby's there with the rebound. Puts it up off the glass. Austin Garby fights his way through the crowd, gets his first field goal. Carterville's within 5.
Well, it'd be great to get Garby going, but what an offensive rebound. He went in between 2 Massac County players to get that ball.
Julian Russell takes it to the roll block, throws it up, air ball. Here comes Sumner the other way for the Lions. Takes it into the front court, inside the arc. Long 3 from Connor Hawkins off the iron, no good. Rebound, and the ball is thrown away by the Patriots. Their first turnover here in the second half.
Yeah, their 8th of the game. Connor Hawkins had an open 3. Last couple of games, he really hasn't shot the ball well from the outside, but he's the one guy, if he's open, he's got to take that shot.
Bryce Anderson takes it across the timeline with the right-hand dribble, gets it to Pearson. Now they kick to the right side. That's Connor Hawkins. Leaves it for Bryce Anderson. Anderson takes it inside the arc near the low block. Back up to the right wing. Downen launches from 3, and nothing but net for Eli Downen.
Carterville within 2 all of a sudden here early in the third.
What a game. Massac County scored 1 field goal here in the second half so far. We're at the 5:50 mark. Carterville's clawed to within 2. From the right wing, a 3 launched off the iron, no good. Bryce Anderson gets the board. Carterville can tie or take the lead on this possession. 5:39 remaining, 34-32. Into Garby, low block, turnaround jumper, way off, may have been partially blocked by the Patriots. Here they come. Left corner. That is Key. He's going to dribble to the left wing, to the free throw line. That's McIntosh. Now he gets in and sets the pick. For Zach Travis, over to the right wing, Russell. Patriots basketball from about 12 feet. The shot no good. Taken by Zach Travis, but the Lions get the board. Again, another opportunity to tie it or take the lead. Bryce Anderson gets the pick from Downen. Pass down low to Garby. Leaves it for Anderson, who fires from three. That's off the iron. Downen battles, and a foul is going to be called on Carterville's Eli Downen.
Good look by Anderson. Massac's 1 of 5 from the field in this second half. Carterville, 3 of 7 with a 3. So Carterville, they've started well in this third quarter.
Preston Sumner will come in to replace Austin Garby. 4:52 remaining. What was a 9-point deficit at the half, Carterville's cut to within 2 in the first 3 minutes of the quarter. Length of the floor to go for the Patriots with the ball and the 2-point lead. Bryce Anderson in the backcourt defensively. Sets up the double team, but they break it. Key has it inside the arc, throws the ball away, giving the ball right back to the Carterville Lions.
Yeah, Carterville extended their pressure towards the center line, and Keys just threw the ball away. I mean, the Massac Patriot player was maybe 5 feet away from the pass.
Caden Hawkins into the game. To the right side, Bryce Anderson. Looks inside, gets it to Carson Pearson. Now to Caden Hawkins. To the left side, it goes to Eli Downen. Takes it to the low block, banks it off the glass, gets it to roll. Eli is hot here in the second half.
And we've got ourselves a tie game.
34-34 at the 4:16 mark. At the half, Carbondale leads East St. Louis 23-22. Patriots ball here. Semifinal game of the Superman Classic. The winner will play for the championship tomorrow night at 7:30. Patriots have it in a tie game. Spin move, J.J. Sweat. Now to the right side, Russell takes it into the paint, kicks it to the left corner. Sweat has it, dumps it down low. Kyler McIntosh kicks to Keys. Keys over to the corner. J.J. Sweat, right-hand floater, gets the touch. Sweat's second field goal, and Massac leads by 2.
Carterville, I thought, did a pretty good job defensively. Just a good shot by Sweat.
3:33 on the third quarter clock. Right side, Carson Pearson. Dumps it down low. Sumner puts it up off the glass and good. Preston Sumner has 6 points. Keep feeding him the ball.
By far his best game of the year.
He's playing with confidence down there tonight. Over on the left wing, J.J. Sweat has the ball tied up. It's on the floor. Should be a whistle. No call finally. And the possession arrow is going to keep it with the Patriots.
I think they're going to say that Carterville called timeout. Caden Hawkins called a timeout.
Good call by Caden Hawkins. Shane Hawkins claps his hand and says, good job. 30-second timeout. We're tied at 36 on News Radio WJPF. Okay. It's hot in here. (36-36), 3:10 remaining in the third quarter. Carterville and Massac County tied up. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by Subway. Try the new Subway Fresh Values starting at just $1.89 each. Freshly prepared in front of you for a limited time at participating Subway stores. Carterville basketball after the timeout. Nice job by Caden Hawkins to jump in and call that timeout as the ball was getting tied up on the floor. Lions are tied 36 all with Massac County. Down low to Sumner. Keep feeding him. Banks it home. 8 for Sumner. Wow, what a performance by Sumner in this game.
And Carterville has a 2-point lead after trailing by 9 at half.
Over on the left wing. Drive to the baseline. Oh, they're going to call a blocking foul on the Lions' Caden Hawkins. As it was Caleb Raymer, it ran right over the top of him.
Start of the fourth quarter. Carroll leads here in 38-33.
2:39 remaining here. 38-36 Lions 2-point lead. Three-pointer top of the key. Left of the circle is good from Raymer. his second three-pointer. He's got 8 in the game.
The Carterville defender fell down. That's why he was wide open.
Downing, right side to Connor Hawkins. Hawk dribbles with the left hand, gets it to Bryce Anderson. Anderson, top of the circle, right-hand dribble, floats to the right side, takes it to the block, dumps it over to the left corner, and a travel called on the Lions. I've got that as the first turnover for the Lions.
That's it, and only 3 for the game.
As the Massac County crowd, the fans, student section to our right, you can't do that. 2-point Patriot lead, 39-38. Into the paint, dump it down low. They kick it right corner. Mizell's 3, in, out, no good. Sumner rips the rebound away. What a job by Sumner tonight in this game. Leading candidate for our Joe's Lawn Care and Snow Removal star of the game, Connor Hawkins pops from 3 from the right side. He's got 7. Carterville back up 2.
Carterville's hit their last 4 shots from the field as well.
The pace of this game is picked up here in the third. Russell takes it, right-hand layup. Nice job as he laid it up behind him. He gets it to fall. Russell has 10, and we're tied at 41.
That was not an easy shot.
Nice pass down low to Sumner. Up top, gets the bucket, gets the foul. And what a feed from Bryce Anderson.
Well, he got the ball to Sumner because Massac County fell asleep underneath. And Sumner,
he was ready for the pass.
He was ready.
The foul was called on Massac's Raymer, number 2 on him. And Preston Sumner at the line trying to complete the 3-point play. 43-41. Misses the free throw. Carterville leads by 2, minute 20 remaining in the third. Into the front court. Patriots basketball. Taking it into the lane, kicks it to the right wing. Russell takes it in. His layup, in and out, no good. Sumner gets the board. Gets the ball out to Downing. He takes it across the timeline. Behind the back dribble, loses it. Ball on the floor, tied up, and a jump ball gives the ball to the Patriots.
Yeah, Downing's got to get rid of that basketball quicker than that. You got to get it to one of your guards. Now, having said that, one of the guards has to come and get the ball from him.
Help out. Carterville had 2 first-half turnovers. They have 2 here in the second half. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by IBEW Local 702, providing a better lifestyle for members and a better life for all. The winner of this game will play for the championship coming up tomorrow night at 7:30. The loser will play for third place at 6:15 tomorrow evening. Championship Saturday here at the Superman Classic. Shane Hawkins claps his hands with enthusiasm. Wide open 3, right side is buried by Zach Travis, his first 3-pointer. Travis has 5, and Massac leads by 1, 40 seconds remaining in the third.
Well, they just shoot the ball so well from the outside that...
Another turnover on the Lions, taking it the other way. Carterville steals it right back. And a whistle and a foul is called out top on Zach Travis as he reached in on Bryce Anderson.
Yeah, Carterville's got to be a little bit careful with their cross-court passes. 3 turnovers here in the third. That's 1 more than they had the entire first half.
Trigan Key checks in. Connor Hawkins checks in for the Lions. Preston Sumner goes to the bench. Nice minutes from him here tonight. 27 seconds, the clock rolls. Carterville has the basketball here in the third. They trail by 1, 44-43. Austin Garby, top of the circle to Downing, left wing to Anderson. Anderson looks inside, kicks it right side to Pearson. Now to the right wing, the 6'4 junior, Eli Downing, top of the circle to Garby. Left wing to Pearson. 8 seconds, 7 on the clock. Carterville's ball. Bryce Anderson way out top, 4 seconds left. 3, fires with 2, off the iron, no good. And that's how we're going to end the third quarter. Carterville fought their way back. They trailed 32-23 at the half. They're within 1 here, 44-43. Fourth quarter action is coming up next on News Radio WJPF. Woo! 44-43, Carterville trails Massac by 1.
Carterville outscored Massac by 8 points in that second half. Carterville 61% from the field. Massac County 45%.
Carterville has the ball to start play here in the fourth quarter. What a ball game here between the Patriots and the Lions. Carterville and the Road Blues moving right to left on your radio. Garby hands it to Bryce Anderson. Anderson takes it to the low block. Skip past left side. Pearson now to Garby. Takes it to the paint. Throws the ball away. Turnover on the Lions. Quickly the other way. The left-hand layup is good from J.J. Sweat. Carterville has it at midcourt. That's Anderson, the left-hand dribble. Keys on him defensively. Floats to the left side with a left-hand dribble. Coming out top. Now it's Anderson. He's going to dribble around the perimeter. To Pearson, to the right side, that's Eli Downen. Downen to Anderson, to Garby. Garby to the low block, steps through,
He walked.
And walks. Turnover. Preston Sumner coming in to replace Austin Garby.
Carterville with 2 turnovers in their last 2 possessions, and Garby the one that's turned them over.
Carterville had 2 first-half turnovers. They have 5 second-half turnovers so far. 7:13 remaining. Carterville trails by 3. A whistle and a foul going to be called on Bryce Anderson, and he puts his head down. Says, I didn't do that, or I didn't mean to do that. But it's a foul nonetheless. Team foul number 3. Massac has 3 team fouls here in the fourth. Keys to Russell. Takes it to the free throw line. Thought about the step-back jumper. Down low. Off the glass. Too strong. Battle for the board. Sweat has it. Puts it up. Gets the bucket. And gets the foul.
That is the first offensive rebound by Massac County in the second half. And it came at a very critical time in this game.
How many did they have in the first half?
They had 6 in the first half.
The foul called on. They've got that wrong. The free throw is good from Sweat. He's got 9. They're showing Max Poole with the foul, but Poole's not in the game. I bet that was on 24, Downen. That may be number 3. Anderson gets it down low to Pearson. He kicks it to the left wing. That's where Eli Downen takes over. Fires from 3, too strong. The rebound to the Patriots. They bring it into the front court. Here comes Sweat with the right-hand dribble. Now they work it to the left side. Mizell has it. To J.J. Sweat. Right wing to Keys. Tragan Keys to the left side it goes. Julian Russell gets the pick from Caleb Raymer. Back to Raymer, now to Russell. Dribbles, 1 step back, gets it to Key on the right wing. 6:13 remaining, 49-43, the 6-point Patriot lead. Sweat directs traffic on the right side of the floor. Dribbles, backdoor pass to Keys. Kicks it up top, left wing. Russell's going to fire for 3. Off the iron, too strong. Long rebound comes up top, and it's controlled by Raymer. Patriots can reset the offense. To Julian Russell. Now to Mizell. He dribbles into the paint. Right wing. 3-pointer's good from Tragan Keys. He's got 5. Timeout taken by Shane Hawkins. And Massac's pushed the lead out to 9. It's a 30-second timeout. 52-43. Patriots on top. You're listening to Lions basketball on News Radio WJPF. This Lions broadcast is brought to you by Charlie's Air Conditioning and Heating in downtown Carterville. For installment or repair, call 985-2502. Get back to comfort this season, proudly supporting the Lions. What do the Lions need to do? They trail by 9.
Well, they had a great third quarter, but a bad start to the fourth quarter. As they trailed by 1, had their first 2 possessions resulted in turnovers, and Massac County has taken advantage of that. What they've got to do now is they've got to shoot the ball as well in this fourth quarter as they did in the third quarter, and they've got to get stops. They got to hope that Massac doesn't shoot the ball as well from the outside as they have been.
Coming up, game 2 tonight here at the Superman. It's going to feature Charleston, Missouri, taking on Goreville. The winner of that game will play in the championship game to face the winner of this game here. And right now, Massac County, the leading candidate to win this game.
Yes, they are. Thank you, Captain, my brother, obvious.
Junior. My other brother. 52-43, Carterville's ball. Downing to Carson Pearson. Now down low, they get it to Sumner. He draws a double team, throws it to the right wing. Eli Downing passes up the 3 ball, takes it to the hole, lays it off the glass. It rolls off the front. Good look from Downing, just couldn't get it to fall.
Those are the ones you got to have when you're down by 9.
Bunnies, as we call them. Got to make the bunnies. 5:12 remaining.
Massac's going to run clock here, so Carterville's going to have to try to get in the passing lanes.
Julian Russell. Now to the right side to J.J. Sweat. Leaves the ball for Zach Travis. Puts it up off the front of the iron. Long board controlled by the Patriots. 3 from Key. In, out, no good. Rebound, put back. The bucket and the foul. The shot is good by Zach Travis.
4 offensive rebounds here in the fourth quarter. And Massac's getting ready to blow this game away.
Preston Sumner just picked up his first foul. Carson Pearson checks out. The free throw is no good, and Downing battles for the rebound for the Lions. So they trail by 11, 54-43. Lions ball. Caden Hawkins fires from 3, no good. And the rebound to Tragan Keys. To the right side, Julian Russell takes it to the low block, kicks it to the right wing. Now top of the circle, Massac can run clock, as Scott said. Up top, Zach Travis to the left wing. That's Mizell, brings it to the right side. Back to Travis, the 6'1 senior. Spin move, gets an opening, takes it, lays it off the glass, gets it to fall. 9 points for Travis, and now that lead is 13 for Massac County. Over on the right wing, Downing inside the arc, takes it down the lane, off the glass, good. Downing's at 14 for the game. Carterville trails by 11.
Is that Carterville's first field goal in this fourth quarter?
44-43, the score at the end of 3. And Massac's pushed the lead out, scoring 12 points here in the first 4 minutes of the fourth quarter. They have the ball and the lead. Trying to run some clock. Carterville matches up man-to-man. Downing lets his man blow by him. Right-hand layup, no good. Rebound is controlled by Connor Hawkins, and nicely. Connor Hawkins is hurt as he's limping up the far sideline. Carterville takes it the other way. Downing's step-back jumper is off the iron, too strong. And a timeout for an injury for Connor Hawkins as he walks down the bench past the head coach, Shane Hawkins, who he knows well.
Maybe a little bit too quick of a shot by Downing. I know there's only a little over 3.5 minutes to go when he took that shot, but, get a good shot.
Carson Pearson replaces Connor Hawkins. Patriots have the ball, and the clock is on their side. 3 minutes remaining. Keys takes it, kicks it to left corner. 3-pointer is no good. Downing fights for the board, and the foul is going to be on Massac County. I think they're going to get it on Keys.
Yeah, they came together, Downing and Keys. They're going to call it on Keys. Final from West Frankfort. Carroll beats Heron 51-48.
I would say that's an upset, wouldn't you?
Now, Carroll's a pretty good ball club. I don't know what their record is, but I would say maybe, coming in that tournament.
Bryce Anderson launches from 3. What a board from rebound for Sumner as he gets it, but he loses the handle, turns it over to the Patriots. 2:40 remaining, and it's an 11-point lead.
Double dribble.
And a turnover on the Patriots gives it right back to the Lions. Carterville's totally capable of getting back into this game. They trail by 11 with 2.5 remaining, 2:35 to be exact. Pearson to Downing. Left of the circle, crossover dribble, takes it into the elbow or to the block, puts the shot up, no good, and a whistle and a foul on Preston Sumner. Foul number 2, team foul number 6 on the Lions.
Now Eli's trying to take over this game by himself for Carterville, and he just has not had much luck tonight getting that ball to go in.
Connor Hawkins, the three-point special, remains on the bench. At the end of the bench, nursing. Oh, nice steal from Caden Hawkins. Takes it the other way. The shot, gets the bucket, and gets the foul. The freshman will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play.
Well, they got the first defender to go up in the air with a head fake. Then they had a Massac County player coming behind, and he got more of Caden Hawkins than he did ball. The freshman's going to go to the line to try to complete the three-point play.
Zach Travis picked up his 4th foul. Caden's free throw was no good. We are abysmal from the line tonight.
How about 3 of 10?
I think that's 30%.
I think that's woeful.
Patriots basketball, under 2 to play, and they have a 9-point lead. They want to run the clock here. Joe Hossman flapping his arms over on the far sideline. He knows he's got the Lions on the ropes here. Can Carterville get a bucket and get close? We'll find out.
Next Carterville foul will send them to the line. I don't know why Carterville's not fouling now.
Carterville gets the double team, and they force the turnover. Downen takes it the other way. Off the glass and good. Eli Downen. Timeout called by Shane Hawkins, and it's going to be a full timeout. Carterville trails the game by 7, 56-49. We'll be back in 60 seconds. This is Lions basketball on News Radio WJPF. Let's set the stage for you as we have 1:28 remaining in this contest. Carterville, the number 4 seed, taking on the number 1 seed. They trail 56-49. They trail by 7. 1:28 remaining in the game. The winner of this game moves on to the championship game tomorrow night at 7:30. The loser will play for third at 6:15. Patriots, the ball and the lead. Julian Russell into the front court. Carterville matched up, and a blocking foul is called on Townsend Barton, who just came into the game for Coach Shane Hawkins.
Well, he's in there for defensive purposes, and in particular foul because he has no fouls coming into the game, obviously. And Carterville's going to have to put Massac to the line, and they got to hope that Massac doesn't make their free throws.
Connor Hawkins checks back in for Townsend Barton. Julian Russell is at the line. He's got 10 in the game. And he'll be shooting the 1-and-1. First free throw rims out. The rebound comes off to Carson Pearson. Carterville caught a break there as it was off the hands of the Patriots. 1:13 remaining. 56-49. Jumper from down and off the glass is good. 18 for Eli. He'll be an all-tournament player on the all-tournament team. Carterville putting pressure in the backcourt. Patriots get it into the front court. Almost stepping on the center line. They get it to Key. Bounce pass to Russell. Takes it in. Floater off the glass is good for Julian Russell.
Yeah, Carterville's got to foul them as soon as they throw the ball in. They wasted way too much time off the clock.
7-point game. 40 seconds remaining. 58-51. Over on the right wing, Connor Hawkins trying to get free. Drives, puts a little floater up. Good. Timeout is taken by Shane Hawkins. At 33 seconds remaining in the game, Carterville trails by 5. This is a 60-second timeout. We'll return on News Radio WJPF. And they ignore me.
Huh?
And they ignore me.
Well, welcome to my world.
.33 seconds remaining in the game. Carterville trails by 5, 58-53.
Now, Carterville, if you don't get the steal on the inbound, you've got to foul immediately. You cannot let Massac County run clock. You got to send them to the line.
Length of the floor to go for the Patriots. Step in and foul him. They're not fouling yet. They get the ball free to Key. 25 seconds remaining. Carterville's yet to foul. They have Key trapped in the backcourt. Finally a pass and a foul and a reach. Shane Hawkins is hot. He is barking, and man, he was like this close as he hopped right behind the official, slapped the feet on the floor.
Well, I tell you what he's upset about.
He didn't get the timeout.
No. The problem is when Massac came out of the ball, there was 33 seconds to go in the game. Now there's 21. That's 12 seconds around off the clock.
Should have been a 10-second call.
It should have been a 10-second call.
You're right.
Now, granted, the officials aren't looking at the clock, but one of the officials has got to be calling that.
Timeout on the floor. We're going to keep it here. 21 seconds left in the entire timeout. Shane Hawkins has been looking at the official, has his hand on the hip. Carterville is on the floor. Joe Hossman has his Patriots around him at the bench. And on the floor, Shane Hawkins is talking to Townsend Barton and Caden Hawkins. That's a perfect point, Scott. That's exactly what he was hot about.
Yeah, they did not cross the timeline in 10 seconds.
Joe Hossman asked where the inbounds pass will be. It'll be on the far side into the front court area for the Patriots.
But having said that, Carterville let 12 precious seconds go off the clock.
Should have fouled on the inbound pass immediately. Make them earn it at the stripe. 21 seconds remaining, 58-53 Patriots with the lead and the ball. Pass into the backcourt. Carterville finally fouls. There's Carson Pearson as he gets up on Zach Travis. Travis in the game has 9 points. And a chance to ice this game for Coach Joe Hossman and put the Patriots in the championship game. For the first time since 2013, they finished second. That was the last time they played in the championship game. Was free throw from Zach Travis is good. He hits both. 11 now for Travis. 19, 18, 17. 7-point lead for the Patriots. Down in lunches from 3. Off the iron, too strong. Caleb Hawkins goes into the bench, the Carterville bench, to try to save that from going out of bounds. A little tardy getting there, and it's going to give the ball to the Patriots.
Yeah, I think at this point, no need to foul now. Just try to get a steal if they inbound it.
Downen does get a hand on the inbound pass, but it goes out of bounds.
Well, one good thing, I don't even know, maybe a 10th of a second.
But they called a foul on Downen.
Yep.
His fourth. 60-53, 10 seconds remain in the game. Carterville will play tomorrow night for third place here at the Superman Classic. Julian Russell at the line, hits the first free throw, 13. He's the leading scorer for Massac County. Also a candidate for our Joe's Lawn Care and Snow Removal Star of the Game. Russell, the 6'2 senior, second free throw was good. 10 seconds, 9-point game. Baseline drive, Pearson, his shot no good. Russell pulls down the board, and that's going to be the ball game. Good game tonight, 62-53, the final score, and Massac County will play in their own championship game here at the 37th Annual Superman Classic tomorrow night at 7:30. Coming up, it's our Farmers State Bank post-game report. This is Lions basketball on News Radio WJPF. All right. (62-53) the final score is the Massac County Patriots, the #1 seed in the Superman Classic. They get the win over the Carterville Lions.
Yeah, great third quarter by the Lions to cut that 9-point lead to 1 going into the fourth. But Carterville, with the ball in the fourth, to start the fourth, turns the ball over not once, but twice on their first 2 possessions. And that really kind of opened up the floodgates for Massac County to take control of this ballgame. Carterville shot 44% from the field. They had 4 threes. Massac County shot 47%. They had 8 threes in the game. Carterville terrible from the free throw line, only 3 of 10 for 30%. Massac County 73% from the line. Carterville was out-rebounded 30-20. Sumner led Carterville with 6. Sweat led Massac County with 8. Turnovers, Massac County 13, which is unlike them. Carterville only 8 turnovers, but 6 of those coming in that second half when they were trying to cut into that lead.
Let's look at scoring first for the Massac County Patriots. They were led tonight by Julian Russell, really big in the second half, hit a couple of big field goals and free throws at the end of the game. He had 14. Zach Travis added 11, as did Jace Mizell, but Mizell had all 11 of his points come in the first half. They shut him down in the second half. Tragan Keys winds up with 5. It was Kyler McIntosh with 4. Caleb Raymer ends with 8, and J.J. Sweat with 9. Massac County hangs 62 points on the scoreboard here in our game. For the Lions, it was Eli Downen with 20 points. He was strong. He had 15 second-half points for the Lions. I'm sure he'll see all tournament honors, and he's a candidate for our Joe's Lawn Care and Snow Removal star of the game, as is Preston Sumner. Great minutes from Sumner tonight, battled on the boards. He had 10 points for the Lions.
And he led the Lions in rebounding with 6. This was Preston's best overall game this year. I hope the young man realizes when he puts his mind to it, this is the type of game he can play.
Caden Hawkins, the freshman, came up big this evening as well. He had 2 3-pointers in the first half and a field goal in the second. He winds up with 8 in the game. Connor Hawkins with 7. Was Bryce Anderson with 6, and Austin Garby with 2. 62-53, the final score here in Massac County. The Patriots will play for the championship tomorrow night. Carterville is waiting the outcome of the game. Coming up next is Charleston, Missouri will face the Goreville Blackcats. The winner will play Massac County tomorrow night for the championship. The loser of this game will face your Carterville Lions. When Scott and I return, we're going to name our Joe's Lawn Care and Snow Removal star of the game. Lions drop one to Massac County, 62-53. This is Lions basketball on News Radio WJPF.
I agree. He played the best game he's played all year.
I agree. So.
I would go with Coach Hawk if he didn't get Darby out of the game soon enough.
I know. (62-53) the final score is the Massac County Patriots beat the Carterville Lions in the semifinals here at the Superman Classic. Scott Hudson, I'd say we've got 3, maybe 4 candidates for our Joe's Lawn Care and Snow Removal star of the game, but it really just comes down to one in our mind.
I really loved the way Preston Sumner played tonight. He is a big physical presence underneath. He got some big offensive rebounds. He led the Lions in rebounding with 6, had 10 points. I thought he was a factor in this game, especially in the third quarter. If that young man can play like that every night, there's some good things ahead for this Carterville Lions team.
You got to remember, the Lions trailed at the half by 9, and Sumner came in exactly what Scott said, got valuable minutes. His drop step to the bucket and rebounding was outstanding in the third. At the end of the third quarter, Carterville had cut that 9-point lead to 1. Massac's able to extend it in the fourth and run away with it and get the win. But we're going to go with Preston Sumner, our Joe's Lawn Care and Snow Removal star of the game. Rain or shine, sleet or snow, call Joe. Call 618-534-8148. Owned by Joe and Lindsay McCann of Carterville. Joe's has been in business for over 20 years, and they specialize in residential and commercial landscape maintenance and tree trimming, snow removal. They also do equipment repair, bush hogging. They do all sorts of stuff. Just give them a call. 618-534-8148. Preston Sumner, 10 points, 6 boards. He is our Joe's Lawn Care and Snow Removal star of the game. We hope Coach Shane Hawkins comes up. This was a good game. I'd like to talk to him, get his thoughts, and hopefully we will have a chance to talk to him. 62-53, the final score. Will continue here on our Farmers State Bank postgame report on News Radio WJPF. 62-53, the final score. Massac County will play in the championship game of the 37th Annual Superman Classic. That's coming up tomorrow night at 7:30. Your Carterville Lions will play for third place, and they are awaiting the outcome of this game coming up as Charleston, Missouri takes on the Goreville Blackcats. Goreville, number 2 in the state, I believe, or are they number 1 now?
They're either 1 or 2. I'm not for sure which, but they're very good
today. So
I will say this, and I have not seen Goreville play this year, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is going to be the best team they've played all year in this Charleston team. This Charleston team looks like a junior college team.
Yes, they do, and this is going to be an entertaining game. Coach Todd Tripp has his Blackcats playing well, and the winner of this game will play the Massac County Patriots in the championship game coming up tomorrow night. Carterville will be in action at 6:15, and I think you're going to be on assignment tomorrow.
I'm going to be out, so it's all in your hands. You can't blame me for a loss tomorrow night, big boy. It's all on you. But I will say this about Carterville. We've seen this several times this year. Offensively, Carterville is a streaky team. 61% of the field in the third quarter. Then in the fourth quarter, they only hit 1 of the first 7 shots. That's kind of been their MO all year long. Streaky, when they're hot, they can play with anybody. But when they go cold, they go ice cold.
And when you look at their record, they're average. They're 10-10
there you go.
on the season. Carterville has won 3 of the last 5. But tonight they drop one to the Massac County Patriots, 62-53. Coach Shane Hawkins is making his way up to our broadcast location. Let me clear out some of my stuff so that he doesn't fall, and we'll get him a spot. What a ball game, though, Scott Hudson. It was entertaining. Carterville fought back there in the third quarter. The Carterville Lady Lions are going to play tomorrow at Marshall County at 1 o'clock versus Webster County. East St. Louis beat Carbondale tonight, 63-40.
East St. Louis, the defending state champions in, I guess, 4A, or 3A, 3A. Very, very good team, and they proved it tonight.
62-53, the final score. Head coach Shane Hawkins joins us here on our postgame show. Coach, that was an entertaining ball game. I know you're probably tired of moral victories, but you're down 9 at the half. You battle back to third. You had opportunities in this game.
Yeah, the 2 possessions that get me are the first 2 possessions of the fourth quarter. Tied up 1 to start the fourth quarter, and we turn it over twice. And we're rolling. We've been pretty good. We were pretty good offensively, especially in the third quarter. We have 2 turnovers. Give us a shot. We kind of wore them out inside. We got it where we wanted to. I thought Preston was unbelievable in there. I thought our perimeter guys were unbelievable at getting it to him when he was open. And we turned it over twice. One of them leads to a run out, and I think they scored on the other possession. What momentum we had from winning the third quarter, you lose, especially on the road, in those first 2 possessions of the fourth quarter.
Now, you talked about Sumner. We gave him star of the game. I thought by far this was his best game overall of the year. He was dominant on the boards. He was dominant when he got the ball on the inside. He just played like a man possessed tonight.
He was good. You know what? And he's been, for probably the last 2 weeks, he's been really good in practice. His mindset's been really good. His attitude's been really good and really positive. He's worked extremely hard. That's how you want to see it progress. You want to see it. You want to see him get rewarded for the work and the attitude and the kind of the things that he's changed in the last couple of weeks. And I'm really happy for him because when he can do that, he makes our team a lot better.
Coach, 2 first-half turnovers, 6 second-half turnovers. The lowest total by far for this Lions team this year. Turnovers wasn't the problem tonight. I mean, you talk about the 2 there in the second half. When you play that well and you don't turn the ball over, when you do, it's just amplified how big turnovers are.
Yeah, but we gave ourselves a chance. When you continue to turn it over and you give, and the bad part about a lot of our turnovers this year have been live ball turnovers. It's a bad pass, a bad dribble, and it's led to baskets on the other end where we haven't had a chance to get our defense set. And So when you give yourself a chance, more times than not, you're going to be in the game late, and we were in it late. They can go score baskets because they got a bunch of guys that can stroke it from behind the arc, and they got us off the offensive glass. Raymer's a big old dude, and McIntosh is big, and Sweat's long, and Julian Russell is thick and big-bodied, and when we were able to get him to miss some shots, there was times we couldn't finish the possession with the rebound. I know one late, got him to miss a three. It bounced out to the volleyball line. They get it. They beat us to it, and they turned that into a three. And not that we did anything wrong. It's just kind of the way the ball bounced, and then they capitalized on another open three.
Coach, something I saw tonight in the game, and I don't know if you saw this or not. I think it was in the third quarter, and you made the big run because you've talked about your team playing with more emotion this year, caring a little bit more. After a big shot, and it may have been when you took the lead there in the third quarter, I saw Bryce Anderson clapping his hands and that just, to me, and I know a lot of people probably didn't see it or didn't think anything of it, but to me, that showed right there, your team was in it, they were prepared, they were ready to win this game.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think there's any question we were, not to say that we haven't been from time to time, but I thought from start to finish, I thought we were engaged as much as we've been engaged. I thought our concentration was really good. I thought we tried to do what we talked about in scouting report. They kind of put you in a bind because they have so many guys who can make shots, and they're tough. They're really tough to defend, especially when they shoot it that well. But one thing we talked about, it was not about effort tonight. It wasn't about concentration. It wasn't about focus. It wasn't about game plan. Sometimes you go do a lot of things right in 32 minutes, and the other team's a little bit better than you. And so you tip your cap to them, and they were really good tonight. And we're going to get a shot at them here in about 2 weeks, and never know. Maybe we get a shot at them again in about 5 weeks for a regional.
Coach, tomorrow night you're going to play for third place at 6:15. This game coming up is the game that you're going to be watching. You got Charleston, Missouri, and Goreville Blackcats. Goreville is outstanding. What do you know about Charleston?
Well, when it comes to seeding them, I seeded Goreville, who was at the time 15-0 or whatever. I seeded them 3, and they were undefeated. Charleston went to state last year in Missouri in 3A. They have everybody back except for one guy. They had just gotten to number 1 in the state in 3A in Missouri. They're really good. They do a very good job defensively. They're going to get pressure after pressure after pressure. So either way, you're going to play a really good team tomorrow. And I think it sets up. I think tonight you got 2 tremendous games in the semifinals, and you have a chance to have 2 really good games tomorrow in the third place game, a championship game.
Coach Shane Hawkins joining us here on our post-game show. 62-53, Massac gets the win. Coach, congratulations. It was a good game. It was a hard-fought game. Your team played hard, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
All right, thank you, guys.
Shane Hawkins joining us here. 62-53, the final score, and Carterville drops a heartbreaker to Massac County, but they're going to be playing for third place tomorrow night.
Carterville had their chances. Carterville had a great third quarter. Took the lead a couple of times, trailed by 1 after 3, had the ball to start the fourth quarter. And I agree with Coach Hawkins. Those 2 turnovers at the start of the fourth quarter just really kind of demoralized the team a little bit. Massac County fed off of that and started to extend their lead. And Carterville played hard, came back in the fourth, but it was just too much to overcome.
Let's update a couple of scores for you. Final, East St. Louis tops Carbondale tonight, 63-40. Heron beat by Carroll Pilots tonight, 51-48. And don't forget, as we said, Carterville's Matt Creighton and the Lady Lions will play tomorrow at Marshall County. 1 o'clock is the tip-off when they take on Webster County. Scott is going to be on assignment tomorrow night. I'll have this third-place game. Carterville awaits the outcome of this game between Goreville and Charleston, Missouri. Watch on social media a little later tonight. We'll tell you who the Lions will face for third place here in the 37th annual Superman Classic at Massac County. For my broadcast partner, Scott Hudson, for our producer, engineer back in the studio, Brian R. Powell, thank you for listening to the Lions 62-53 the final score. I'm Dave McKenzie. Be safe wherever you're going tomorrow.
I will. Thank you, and bring us some hardware tomorrow night.
Thank you for tuning in to Lions basketball here on News Radio WJPF. God bless. Thanks. I'll be there.